Welcome back everybody to our City Skylines playthrough. I've been playing a bit more in my spare time and I'm really excited to show you the progress that I have made. And we'll play for about 20-30 minutes. We'll see how far we get. Look at our sprawling metropolis. It is absolutely amazing. So what do we have here? We have our main city which started in here. Remember this little plot? Back in the day. And I've expanded out suburbs and eventually we expanded into these high rises over here. Because we've got so much money, I spent some of our ridiculous wealth on some of these fancy buildings. So if I jump out of the cinematic mode, the servicing services offices. Goodness me, that's a mouthful to say. The Colossal Order Building, it's a great gaming company, but I thought that was pretty cool, the developers of the game, and they've done an amazing job. They just cracked 500,000 copies sold, and honestly, go buy this game. It's so much fun to play. We've got another one here, the High Interest Tower, and it's these buildings in here that I'm starting to put down, like I gotta do the aquarium and stuff soon. I'm just placing them around like the big buildings in the CBD to really make it pop out. Some of the other buildings I'm putting in more iconic positions. So for example, I put a dirt road, which they can turn off, and way down here is the observatory, because I thought that was cool. Like an observatory you don't have close to the city because of the lights. Usually it'd be way out of town. And I thought this was a really nice, iconic place to put it. And I think it really adds to the flavour. Another one I did was the massive cathedral. There's this massive cathedral. Look at the size of this thing. It's huge. I put it at the peak here, up this bay. I thought that was kind of an interesting place to put it. I don't know if it really adds too much. I think it could maybe go in the centre of town. But you notice also our highways have been completely, not redone, but just expanded. So we've got the main road coming down here, which now comes to a big loop with the cathedral and also the ferry terminals. So these are cargo. And if I unpause it at a slow speed, I'm having it paused for a reason. Something's happening. I don't want it to go off for too long. I'll pause again. The cargo trucks can come in here, and they've got a nice straight road in, which is really good. Look how straight that road goes. That's awesome. They've also got the opportunity to go down the coastal route, which isn't many cars on it at all, just because there's only one turn-off, which is down here into this ferry terminal. I also expanded our metro and bus services, and I'll cover that now. Our bus network goes to these ferry spots, and also I made another little loop up here. And so there is a metro which goes around doing these spots here through our new suburbs, which I'll cover in a moment. One that goes through between the universities and stuff, because I was noticing there was people living over here going to the university I've now got up here. So we have this industry, and I expanded out with another set of suburbs. I then expanded out that further. We've got our cargo train area up here. Loads of trucks were coming here. The trucks were originally backed up the whole way up the highway, but I made them all into one-way roads, which has completely solved the issue. Look at it. It's flowing perfectly. It's great. And there's an awesome mod that's come out. You can go check on the Steam Workshop. It's one of the most popular mods now, which allows you to upgrade a two-way road into a one-way road just by clicking and dragging the direction. That is amazing. I'm so glad a modder spent the time to make it, because it is so useful. Look, Bob's plastic bags. That's really cool. So there's one-way roads, really help the flow of traffic. I also wanted to put in some passenger train stations. So I've got two of them here. And I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna make a nice, cool loop, I'm gonna make a suburb. We'll call it Cedar Hills. We have loads of trees in the middle because of that. And then we have just two small suburbs. And you'll see that I've zoned off a bunch more of high density buildings in here. I've got loads of offices everywhere, but I think I'm needing some more general industry. I don't have too much of general industry. General industry processes the materials gathered from specialized industries. And if we go to our districts, actually I have like no district for this area here. I think we need a district for there just to give it a name. Let's go bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. So this is more district, and it's the oil, yeah. Florence Square, it's a bunch of houses, there's some universities and whatnot in there. Lake Hills is just generic industry again, but then we've got farming, we've got forestry. I still need to get ore then. We must not be producing any ore. Where is it? Export? Yeah, no ore at all. No ore at all. And not many goods, because we're not processing our own goods. So I'll need to expand out, probably in here I'm thinking, to a massive set of, I could put some more forestry, and I wouldn't mind having some more forestry. We've only got a very tiny amount. I would like to have some more generic industry, probably some more forestry, and definitely some more ore. So we're not using any of our oil, which is interesting. We're just exporting. We have an oil. This is all oil in here. This black. Interesting. I don't know why that doesn't say used, but maybe we're not using it because we need to process it. We have some generic industry, but it's not much at all. Ore is way out there. Not even there. I think we are able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There'll be 2 more spots we'll be able to get, and so it's gonna be really a big decision. Possibly could be like 2 squares over here, which might be more natural, but I'm thinking 2 squares to the sides here. Lots of land in there, lots of room to expand. Right, where was I explaining? So yeah, trying to get industry. I've kind of forgotten what my frame of mind was. So the trucks are taking stuff down here. We've got this new highway. I might build out another sort of off ramps down here to make this road more heavily used. And I'm keen to build another harbour terminal somewhere, just because I've got way too many cruise ships coming to the same spot, which is kind of pointless. Roading districts. So I built another set of highways down in here. These ones, lots of trucks come on. I'm wondering if I lower the size of this road here. If that would go, if it was 3 and then 1 into 6, if that would stop being lights. Let's try this out. It would work. Oh, cool. Okay. Just gonna rebuild this so it looks a little bit more natural. Get it around the elevated road. I like building natural roads. They'll need to merge though, but at least they're merging off the off-ramp. But there's no traffic, there's no ability for traffic to get onto this. But generally they don't want to get onto this one because it only chucks them down into here. This is actually, even though you're looking at this and you might think that is the ugliest intersection I've ever seen, it's actually really effective. The way that the lanes merge, there are nice big gaps between this traffic coming on, this traffic coming off, and there's no blockages here, right? There's not much traffic there, but there's not many blockages. And over here we used to have major issues with traffic queuing, but you'll notice there isn't anymore. And the reason for that is that I've put a whole lot of one-way streets in, which has balanced it all out, and it's really quite effective. It's hard to demonstrate it between episodes. Is this full? We should empty that out and cremate the bodies, and then eventually afterwards we can open it up again. We've got some generic incineration plants galore over there. Loads of highway. There's loads of highway here allowing traffic, and there's actually traffic using them. A lot of traffic using this road. I'm worried that all of the trucks using in the Empire District, they're coming through here. You'll notice they're jumping into this area. Anyway, the reason why I'm making this episode is that we're coming close to our next milestone. 60,000 people for the airport. And so what I've done, actually, if we go to the steady, goodness me, population changes. This is our population. So it hasn't grown for very long, for the last probably 2 or 3 years. And then it's about to explode in this little spot here. And the reason why is that I popped down some high residential here, which they've just popped a couple of buildings down. But I planned out all this. And you'll notice there's nothing there yet because I haven't told time to progress. They've got power there. Not everything has some power in here, but ready? High speed, let's go. I want to see all these houses moving because there was a massive demand. Now there's no demand. Okay, well we need to generate demand. The best way to do that, I'm going to let time just progress very slowly because it looks pretty when everything's moving. So we want some generic industry, and we want generic industry. We could put it up here. But I'm worried. Hold on. I'm wondering if oil gets used up over time. Because there was definitely oil there. Export. Oil. We produce a lot of oil. We also have a bit of tourism going on. Look at that. That's kind of nice, isn't it? What is this? It's a commercial center. Alright. I think oil has run out. Because if you look at this, what is importing stuff? And what is exporting? Compared to our natural goods, like these are, the oil is gone. Well, I'm going to change this district. Okay, no, it's not on the trees. I'm just going to pop that back there. Let's go to a smaller brush though. I'm going to change it to farming. And hopefully they'll allow us to have a... or produce something in this area. Give me this small one and we'll go down the road again. Okay. Down this highway as well. So that should all change over to trees. But then again, if it's trees, they might not be very effective trees because... the ground is very polluted. How about we just make it generic industry then? Yeah, we'll make it generic industry. Much like the neighboring area, so we might as well expand it out for both. I need more workers. Building title, ore crusher. Alright. Interesting, ore. We're going to import a lot of it. It seems like the natural resource has just all dried up. And possibly that's why we're importing a ridiculous amount of it. Okay, that part's all polluted, so we shouldn't put anything there. It's a cemetery. There's a lot of people in there. And that's the university. I was thinking about putting forestry in here, but it's kind of... I'd have to build a back road off, and that could create a lot of traffic for... It wouldn't pay off very well. And this is the area in here that we want to... I think this should be all forestry. Because it's oh gosh. It's unpolluted. So, let's... Like, we'll put in one for the moment. And we can go and do the other side later. And then put small roads in the middle, because small roads don't require... What's the word I'm thinking of? That require... Oh, stoplights. And that's really effective. I'll need to build a one-way road on the other side of this, and you'll see why in a moment. It might be a bit close, actually. One-way streets, way of the future, man. So up, over, and down. A weird loop. Up, over, and down. Man, okay, seriously, what's up with my roads not matching up today? Up, over, and down. That's better. Up, over, and down. Okay. So they can get back and off, on and off and whatnot. Let's chuck in some off ramps. And on ramps. And then off ramps and on ramps. It's not the most effective way. These would work much better if they were one-way streets as well. Like just these blocks in here. It would stop traffic lights occurring here. I'll figure that out later though, and that's the cool thing, we can figure that out later. Just use the marquee tool because it's going to be way quicker. Not when I miss the spots though. Whoopsie. Okay, and then paste all this. Make it forestry. Highland. That's a cool name. Now we need to get power to it. Probably the quickest way to get power is from over here. And I'll also need water. Which I feel like should come from this direction. And if anything, I know they're going to need a massive fire department. We've got so much money now as well. Okay. Speed up time. There's no demand for anything. Is it because we just have to wait? It's kind of interesting. Man, no demand for anything. That's weird. It's obviously... It takes time for these things to take effect. Okay, wait for people to move in. While that goes... Oh, I want to connect all these things, but I'd rather just the house fill the gaps. What I could do is I could make it look really ugly and do this. Oh gosh, probably can't even fit it all the way down. I can get to there. Is that close enough? Nope, not even close enough. Well, we could jump in here. Past some things. I don't like having these power lines because eventually I have to go back through and delete them all because they look ugly as. Generic industry. And I kind of don't want to build over here because, well, like in here or over here, because there's so much traffic over here already, I don't want to have to deal with more. You've got garbage problems, well, now you're just a garbage factory. Yeah, not enough workers. We need more people. We need so many more people. Or a fire station for the no-room. We're doing 15,000 now. Our monthly increase is dramatically dropped. Because when I did this, I planted down all the universities and everything already before the people moved in. They're slowly moving in now. Maybe we'll need a... more offices. Generic industry. All the industry goods are produced up here. But it sucks that since I think we've dried up all the oil, because you can see the massive spot where there was oil, everything else was surrounded by it, but now it's gone. So yeah, first we're using some like fertile land, we're using a very, very tiny amount. And because there's none left, we're exporting a ridiculous amount of it, and it's dropping because I got rid of all that oil district, it's just generic. They are processing it, but they're having to import a lot. That's really weird, we have no demand for anything. But the people are moving in, we've got to get to 60 grand to get this airport. And while that happens, let's think about where I want the airport to be. I'm thinking like off to the side here. Somewhere where it's... Well, possibly even just over here. Somewhere... I can't really get an interchange in there. Somewhere where it's easy to get all interchange coming off. I presume it uses a lot of noise. I'm thinking in here. Put another one of these clover leaves inside here. And then the highways can run down this other side and connect up with these... I don't even know how I'm going to connect up these two. Yeah, a lot of trucks around that side now. There's two on this side and one on that side. But it's kind of like a lot of trucks here just want to get on the highway, so they have to go through there anyway. I wanted to build another train station. I could always make it that these guys, instead of coming off down here, they come off like way over here. Then how to do that? Do like a up and then down, then up, then down, then join. Get rid of this. People might want to use that soon, though. Well, let's build the massive cloverleaf in here. Elevated rail up and over the highway there. It always looks cool. The cloverleaf that you can never make look exactly right. Let's see where it needs to line up. Oh! At the last moment it just moved on me. Okay. You can all go. Actually, if you click and hold, I learned this the other day, reading the Skylines subreddit. If you click and hold, it'll then delete everything of that same type, which is very, very useful. I just want the road to be a bit further to the left. I might need to wind around a bit. Okay. Let's connect these bad boys back up. Now it looks a bit weird compared to just a straight road. And actually for this, you gotta make sure that you don't hit the train station. Okay. So let's do a curve. And then a little bit. And then a curve. How the heck is this going to work up here? I don't even know. What I'm realizing is I don't want to get too close to that wall in case I want to do some change later on. I love that we're at the point now where money is just not even an issue. Okay, we zoom in a bit, then we look at the abomination of create down here. This is gonna pretty much look like that other loop system that we had for Cedar Hills, if I remember the name right. For some reason, someone needs to do a loop. Oh gosh, don't put an incineration plant in there. A lovely 6 lane? That seems like a lot. Airports are probably going to bring in a lot of people though. And I need to be a metro stop here. There's going to have to be all sorts. And if you could build that parallel to this other road, Jack, that would be appreciated. You can at least make it look good. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. That kind of looks awful, but that's a bit better. Yeah, so this is traffic lights. We can't have that. We need to have... more of an off-ramp situation, yeah. To make it match just an ugliness. There we go. Perfecto. Put some parks along here. There'll be metro stops, bus stops, and all sorts. I should have made time progress while we did that, but... I think I was building something over here. I can't even remember what this train line was for. That's concerning. How about if we put one of these here, and this comes around and joins in with it? Don't rotate on me. Slope too steep. Well, there's a bit of a slope there. This is it. Let's backtrack all that stuff we just built. And we'll rebuild, lay it out. If we turn off snapping, that might help me with my getting things to... Oh, that's an issue. Gotta go in the right direction, Jack. Guess that works. It's kind of, this is kind of really wide. I don't know if I like it. I like it when they're a bit closer together. Let's turn Snowy back on. Nice big gentle road down. A nice doodacky of a thing. Just looking at the amount of space there is. Can't even match it up. Alright, that's close enough. It's pretty appalling. I wouldn't even want to drive on that road. So ugly. Hope people aren't being driven too insane by my pedanticness. With roads. These can stay elevated for coolness. Oh gosh, it's a bit close. Hey everybody, it's joined up. How awesome was that? We did it. It's all joined up and going. That's really cool. Trucks might even use that now. I don't even know. Oh look! You there! Oil truck! Where are you going? Springdale. Ooh. Got some speed on you. Man, this road is... Look how windy this thing... Like those highway lines are not straight. Where are you going? Straight? Well, left lane. Then a bit of a U-turn. Gotta take it slow. And then up and over and build to speed. Whoa, that was... putting close on behind that guy. 55,000. Well, I think the way it's working is that growth is just perfectly matched. So it's... like, you can see that my population's increasing by like 200, 160, 170, yeah. Every weekday? What's this weekly change overall? Yeah. So people are moving in here. These people were abandoned because there's no electricity. Too slow! Now there is though. Is there still no, like... Is this the only way that power's getting across between these two spots? It's kind of amusing. Oh, I get to cross up there. Okay. Awesome. Okay, down here. We don't need all this. There you go, because it's connected through here. 55,000. We're aiming for 60,000 and want to see this plane in action by the end of this episode. The growth is there. You just got to take it, guys. Okay, that can go. That can now go. This one needs to stay for that park. This is Dump Truck Central. It's just dump trucks, dump trucks, dump trucks. And honestly, there should be a place for the dump trucks to dump. Just gonna rebuild this power line. Actually, no, it's fine because it's in the same area. Probably start killing the trees around this area. But that's right. Worse things have happened. That palm tree there, bro. It's not gonna be there for long. 56,000. Why are people taking the high density? Not too many people taking the low density. Sorry, person who just moved in. Replacing you with a high density house. Because lots of people want to move in here. Look at all those cars already. It's going to be mayhem over here. Metro. A metro network over here would probably be smart. Since we've got time, we're waiting for these people to move in. Elementary school's on fire? Well, that's not the first time. This is where the uni and stuff is, so we want like a stop right there. It's gonna be like the most dense metro network. Oh, that's not the tool I think I had out. There you go. Look how many people are taking the metro every week though. 3,000. How cool is that? I think that's awesome. Okay, those metro stops, they're ridiculously close together. Let's at least space them out somewhat. And then you complain when I build a high-speed transit system next to your place. Thanks. Look at this. Transit networks. Just building some lines that cut through the chaff. This probably should go somewhere. 58,000 people. Oh look, industry over here, but they got nowhere near enough people. Let's create a new line while we wait. We'll go from here to here to here to here. Do I want to include these spots? Do I want to close those spots? No, let's have a small network. Actually, let's reverse that. Let's do a U, like a figure 8. Oh look, you can go to the same spot twice. I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of cool. So that does a figure 8. That's one network. And honestly, do we get money from our transit system, or am I doing free public transport still? Doing free public transport. Trying to keep people off the road. Still making 18 grand, which actually isn't that much. But let's bump up the metro, because I want as many trains as possible. Education budget is at the max. High school availability is low. There's two. Oh well, these people have to. They have to. It takes time for them to learn. Essentially, nearly 59,000 people. But these people up here have nowhere to learn. But why don't they? It's because they come in educated and high density. That's interesting. Build that there. High school, yeah, definitely need a high school. Again, build us on the main road. University. And that costs a lot to run. It's like $2 grand a week instantly getting taken out of my weekly income. But we've got so much money, I don't think it matters. How's this palm tree doing? It's still holding on. Still holding on. I think for the sake of completion... Oh. There you go. Well, the truck's some other ways to get out. 59.5. 400 people moving in a week. 59,600. Look at all the traffic problems we're going to have down here now, because I've just pretty much exploded the side of town. We'll have to figure that out over time. 59,859. 51. 917. Come on. Here we go. 50 more people. 34. Hey! Metropolis. Got a new area. That's cool. We can get the plane and the airport. What is our next one? 75,000. We can get monuments. Well, our accomplishments that will make your city stand apart from other cities, and we get... I think it's the final area. Right. I've never built an airport. Just pop it down. Airport. $5 grand per week. $150,000. Well, that's not additional. Noise pollution is ridiculous. Tourism benefits greatly from plane traffic. I would not be surprised. We are building a plane, an airport, right here. Alright, can I delete these trees? They're too close to the runway. It's a hazard. I wish you could make custom airports, but I'm sure people will be creating them right now. Oh, it probably needs power. I could put a little wind turbine because the noise of this place is ridiculous. But again, a wind turbine is probably not a good idea for an airport. Let's run this power. And then we'll unpause it, we'll let it run, the power go bloop, bloop, bloop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's going, it's flowing through. There we go, okay. Let's build some lovely parks here so people can feel happy. Large playground. Maybe just a large park. Park with trees. That park with trees is massive. Small playground, small park. Gosh dang, our small park can't even fit. Let's put a plaza with picnic tables then beside it. Somewhere in here, I've got this 2x4 parking lot. These are some mods I downloaded. Hold on. That sounded like a plane. Look! Car parks! Now it looks like an airport even more. Hey guys, just wanting an airport, you know, just wanna have some people come. I'm gonna build a metro stop and join it in and just have like one line that runs through the whole thing. Also a bus system that goes up and down the highway. Gosh, that's pretty in that direction. Planes! Now let's speed up time a bit. Like it took boats a while, just a couple of minutes for them to turn up once I built the docks. Oh, come on. I want to see an airplane land. It's going to happen. Like, I'm not even going to see it come in. It's just going to go vroom. I'm ready. My finger's on the spacebar trigger to pause it. No people serviced? It's kind of sad. You've got everything you need. There's trains coming in. Do I need to build a second airport? We need to have an abundance of air traffic. I think that it wouldn't be an issue creating a second airport. That would kind of make sense. You know, we could have 2 airports and some major cities have... Like, they usually have 1 main airport. But, there are some cities which have 2. 2 big ones. Well, airport. Wow, look at this. See, the people use the car park. How cool is that? Oh, people... Are they honestly coming here to visit the, They're visiting the large car park? That's kind of sad. Whoa, look at all these trains. Train traffic jam. They're visiting the plaza. It's had 4 visitors. There's a lot of people parking that car. Oh! Oh, look at it! Oh, it's here! It's here! Oh, it's got 26 people. Can we follow it? It's outside. Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun! It's doing a weird circling maneuver. I can't follow it until it's in my area. Oh, yeah! Oh, look at this, guys! Woohoo! Oh, yeah. You 26 people, you're the luckiest people around. You're the first people to land. Oh, jeez. It's picking up speed. Okay, so it comes in. It docks with neither of those. That's alright. And then, oh, it's already leaving. Jeebus, that's an express turnaround. And it just kicks a whole lot of people out. And then it... Hold on, let's follow it this time. Now it's in my area. We are now the plane, it's taking off. It's got 0 passengers. Whoa, oh, look at the views. Imagine being on this plane and being able to see the views of the city. You'd be like, oh, look at this. Man, the person who made oh my gosh, that's a bank. It's a beautifully laden, beautiful city. Gosh, this is not a bank, this is a corkscrew. What are we doing? Well, this is unethical. Flying to Las Vegas. Alright. Just, Las Vegas is just up. Oh no, there we go. It's reached the point, and then, whew, oh, the shadow. That was very cool. That was very cool. Well, guys, I think that's a great place to finish up. I hope you're liking how my city is developed. I'd like to hear your ideas. And other than that, we will see you next time.